Hey guys, it's Robin with Robin Stampin' Hood here for my monthly coffee and a card. And I am just going to make sure I can see you guys and what I am seeing. And let's see here. Hold on one sec. All right. Oops. Sorry, I'm a little later than I normally would be. But my class ran a little long and that looks a little blurry to me. So let's see if we can make that less blurry. See if we can get it to focus a little bit. It is not looking like it wants to focus. So let's see if we can focus this a little bit better. Tell me if you guys are seeing blurry or not. Hey, Jackie. Let's see, I'm trying to get it to not be so blurry, but it seems like oh, now it looks like it went into focus. Maybe it's just looking to see there. Okay, good. So, welcome to my monthly coffee and a card. I usually have it on the last Friday and Saturday of every month. This month I have something going on the last weekend of this month, so I changed it to today. And we also had a class after it, so that's why I'm a little later. Normally you would see me about 10:30 on my coffee and a card days to show you the fun things that we made. So a few things. I was looking at the inventory report today, and if you were looking to buy the seashell embossing folder, that is now available to purchase. I know some of you were looking for that whole suite of things. That we had a lot of stuff on back order. We still have stuff on back order, but I know some of you were looking for it's called this seashell 3D embossing folder, and it's on page 41 of the mini catalog. So that whole suite now is available again, where it wasn't before. Let's see if we can find what it looks like, and I'll show you guys. Whew, I've been using this catalog a lot, I think. So it's this folder here that is now available again, and also the painted embossing folder. So I know some of you have that on back order, so it should ship in this next week, and you'll be seeing that. Not part of the pearls are back available again too, if you were looking to buy pearls. Again, I know a couple of you have that on back order, so that should be shipping shortly. And the other embossing folder that you could not order and now is back available is the painted texture one. So let me see if we can find that one. So that's that one here, the painted texture 3D. So those two embossing folders and the pearls and the gorgeous grape ribbon, those are all available now for ordering. So if there's something that you wanted, I would definitely order it. I don't know if it's going to carry through to the next catalog or what's going to happen there, but that's what I would recommend. Okay, so let's do real quick our little coffee and a cards. So I had gotten this stamp set quite a while ago, Enjoy the Moment, and I got it for free. And it's not normally something that I would purchase because it's not my style. But I thought, you know what? I am going to use it today in my coffee and a card and see what we can come up with. So I cased this from another demonstrator. She had actually come up with the design, and I really liked the colors. So this is the, this is the cinnamon cider, which is in color. So I'll just show you real quick. There's a lot of stamping involved in this. Actual, there's a lot going on here. So I'm going to stamp off a little bit so I don't want to get myself a little piece of paper. Oops. So the retiring list, you guys, is going to come out next Thursday, I believe. Oh, next Wednesday, the 24th, we will see the retiring list for the new catalog, or for the old catalog, everything that will not be available for the new catalog. And I will be doing my catalog kickoff this year on May 1st. And I will have details to follow, but you can put that day aside. I will have different shifts of people coming in again, similar to what we did last year, but a little different. So I'm just going to do lots of stamping here. I am not sure what this plant is called, but I am sure there is a name for it. And I know I have seen them in the fields. I just don't know what it's called. So we'll do that in black. Beautiful. And then I'm going to come along with some more black stuff and just kind of randomly stamp it. I think that's all I want to do there. Again, this stamp set is Enjoy the Moment. And then I'm going to come through with the Cinnamon Cider, which I really like this brown. It's very pretty. And this stamp set says, good things are worth waiting for. So I'll stamp that right there. Perfect. And then I'm going to come through and just do some filler stuff with some other stuff they have. So like this is like some kind of a bud. That's the technical term for it. Some kind of a bud. We'll do that there too. And this little bugger here. Just kind of stick that in there. Oh, nice, nice, nice. And these seem to be like little seeds. I know when I was growing up, we had those stupid Canadian thistles. And at first I thought, is that what this is? Because we hated those things. They hurt too. So there. And I just, you know, I always tell you, you got to add a little bling, right? So we have those artesian, these little adhesive. They're the artesian adhesive. Let's see, should we use a different color? Maybe the bright color would be really pretty. I'm going to do that instead. On this one, I used the yellow, but I think I'm going to use that color. Let's see. Just to give it a little splash of color, maybe. Just kind of randomly place them around. They always say you should do those kind of things in odd numbers. So there you go. So there's 3. Oh, you know what? I think I need more seeds though, don't I? Let's do a little bit more seeds like up here to fill in some of the white space. Can you believe a new catalog is going to be here almost like, oh my gosh, in 6 weeks? I'm excited to see what new and fun things they'll be doing. Oops, I just threw my lunch into my bucket. Whoopsie. All right, we'll have to fix that later. Okay, so then I just did a little bit of layering with, oopsie, there's my lunch right there. Sorry, guys. So I did a little bit of layering between white and cinnamon cider. I'm going to get a baby wipe, you guys. Sorry about that. I thought I could eat my lunch and do this at the same time. Do not try that at home. It's a very bad idea. Oh my goodness. Sorry. All right. Let's do one more wipe. Get my hands wiped off before I put it on my paper. Okay. So I used Whisper White as my base. And as I've talked about before, I always recommend scoring this with your scoring blade. Don't try to use your bone folder with it. It does seem to look a little bad when you do that. So it gives you a perfect score when you do it that way. And then we're going to use some cinnamon cider to, yeah, I like the brighter colors versus, it just gives it a little pop of color. Okay, whoops. And thank you to everybody who ordered during the free shipping. Hi, Shar. Hey, Teresa. We did sell out of that butterfly paper. So everybody that ordered it got it, but it is now sold out. So Teresa, good thing you ordered it when you did, because you can't get it anymore now. And I don't think they're carrying it over. I had misread it a couple weeks ago thinking that it was going to be carried into the new catalog, but it is not. So there you go. So there's the first card we did at Coffee and a Card. I like to try to keep it just stamping when we do Coffee and a Card, because that's what it's all about. You know, that's why at Stampin' Up! They do the different stamp sets. So a little bit different. You can see I've just changed positions of things, and I've added the brighter colors, and it's super cute. Easy. I wasn't sure I liked this stamp set, but now that I'm playing with it, I kind of do. All right, so that's the first thing we made. Let's go to the second thing. So I think you probably know by now, like my favorite whole, oh, see, look at, there's my lunch again. My favorite stamp suite, I think, out of the new catalog or the mini catalog is this art gallery. I just love the two-step stamping. I love everything about it. It's just, I like the watercolor look, you know, and I'm not a big flower girl. Trust me, I love flowers. Like, my yard is filled. And I love the hydrangea suite because of my hydrangeas. But this one, there's just something about it that I really like. And I want to talk about not recreating the wheel all the time. You know, like we tend to think we always have to come up with these bigger and better things. Well, this is the card we did, and it's so simple. Like, I think sometimes we overthink, like, what we have to do. You know, like, just using that splash of designer series paper. Let's not be hoarders with our designer series paper. You know what I mean? Like, I tend to, oh no, I'm going to use that for something special. Well, okay, then that never materializes. So let's use it, right? So this is So Saffron. And, where's the rest of my paper? Oopsie. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. And then I used, of course, some of the designer series paper. And this is Mossy Meadow. And then from the So Sweetly Stitched dies, I cut out one of these dies. I just love anything that has the stitching on it. It adds that one little thing that you need. Let's see here. We're going to snooze this. My computer wants to shut down, so we don't want that to happen. Oh, you already used your paper, Teresa? Good. I'm glad. On Monday, when I do my Maker Monday, I'm going to show some alternatives since some of us lost out on that paper. So we're going to play with that bundle some more on Monday. So I'm just layering this on here. And like I said, the matching painted, textured embossing folder is available now if you didn't get it before. I know some of you had it on back order, so it should be shipping next week. So hooray, hooray, right? And oh, and the other thing that has sold out, remember I've been talking about the in colors now for the last couple weeks. If you love the Rococo Rose, it's done. Like, there is no paper left. It has sold out. They might be getting some in, but I'm kind of thinking they will not. Okay, so I'm going to put my base over here. You know, I like what I did here, but I think it's a little too dark with the So Saffron. So I'm going to grab my pad, because of course this is a photopolymer stamp, and you want to make sure that you have a pad underneath you. And we're going to grab this stamp, and I'm going to stamp off, just because I don't want it quite that dark, because I feel like I'm not seeing the words so much. So then I'm going to stamp off. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better, because now we're going to be able to really, the words are going to jump out at us. So I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow and the Thinking of You stamp. See, and this is such an easy card to put together, you guys. Like, think about layouts you already have. You know, like I said, I think we really overthink about, oh boy, what should I do there? You know, and just adding a little bit of dimension to this. So I'm going to actually pop this one up. This one I didn't, but I think I will on this one because it'll give it just a little bit of extra dimension to it. And I think it'll just make it look a little nicer. And again, with a big piece like this, make sure you're putting your dimensionals in the middle because you do not want that collapsing to whoever you've sent it to. Otherwise, it'll look a little cheesy, and we don't want to do that, right? All right. And we're going to lay that right there. Pretty, pretty. And then I'm coming back to these adhesive sequins. If you don't have these, get them. They're great. Is that the color I want to use? We can use that color or that color. I think we want to use that color, don't we? And I'm just gonna, oops, pop it up right there. And there you go. Those were the 2 cards we made today at Coffee and a Card. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And yeah, now go make something with it. So these are 2 actually good what's the layouts that you could use these for any cards that you have, right? Like I have just the layers and then layers here. And all I've really done is stamp. I mean, here, if you didn't have your die cut piece, you could just cut out a rectangle or a square and put that in the middle like that. So don't overthink it. Like these, I think anybody would be happy to get these in the mail, wouldn't they? So that's it. So you guys, I will see you Monday at 7 o'clock for Maker Monday. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your weekend and happy stamping.